Etsy versus my bank account. How much did I really make? I recently checked my Etsy dashboard, and what I saw, to say the least, shocked me, and it left me with a few thoughts that I'd like to share with you today. I've been selling digital products on Etsy for almost 3 years now, and aside from my revenue not matching what I saw in my bank account, was it worth it? Did Etsy steal my money? Should I keep my shop active? Let's get straight into it. Okay, so this is my overall Etsy dashboard, and with over 20,000 visits, I have made 495 orders, £6,328. These are my all-time stats as of April 2025, and I have had this shop since November 2022. Now, when I saw I had hit over 6,000 Great British pounds, I was taken aback, I cannot lie, and it was very exciting. Like, that's really amazing for me. But then I realized, where actually is the money? Because I don't think I've seen this £6,000 hit my bank account. What is going on? Where did all the money go? And how much did Etsy actually deposit in my bank account? So to find this out, I had to download all my data directly from Etsy. I actually used to have a physical product shop on Etsy as well, but I deleted that shop, and honestly, I really regret that, or at least I wish I downloaded my data from that shop so that I can total how much I've made on Etsy with a physical and a digital product shop. So if there's anybody out there who knows how to download or find lost data from a deleted shop, please do let me know. Is there a way I can contact Etsy to get that information back? Because I would love to know what I've made in total. Now, of course, Etsy has transaction fees, processing fees, sales tax, listing fees, renewal fees, you name it, Etsy will charge. I know that's probably where most of my money has gone to, but I also did used to run Etsy ads, so I'm also curious to know how much I spent on Etsy ads and how much I made from Etsy ads. Now, the big question is, how much actually made it to my bank account? How much of that £6,000 did Etsy send directly to my bank? Now, as I mentioned, to find out that information, I had to download all my data from Etsy. If you don't know how to download all your transactional data, your sales, your deposits, it's actually very easy. You can find this on the left-hand panel on your Etsy dashboard. You go to settings, click options, and download data. Once you click download data, you will be taken to this page, and if you scroll down, you'll see some drop down options. Here you can choose the month and the year of the data you want to download from. I usually just select 1 year and download all my data without selecting a month in particular. And then you also have the option of the type of data you want. So for me, I want the Etsy payment deposits because that's what entered my bank account. So I'm going to click Etsy payment deposits and the year 2025 because I've already downloaded my previous years. And when you click that, you will see this notification that Etsy has sent you your link in your email. So go to your email and download from there. This is the email you will see from Etsy. Click download now and it should automatically start downloading your data. Now, if you don't have Excel, I'm not exactly sure how you'll access your data. Personally, I do have Excel, and on my Mac, that is the first option I had available to open up this document. So I have just removed my bank account information, but here are all the deposits Etsy have put into my bank account for this year so far as of April 2025. And if we highlight all of the balances, we should see the total balance at the bottom here, which is £255.51. So I'm going to do that for all of the years my shop has been active to calculate the total amount that has entered my bank account. So as you can see here, I have 2022, 2023, 2024 and 2025. All of my data has been downloaded. Okay, so now I have downloaded all my data. So in my first year, I made a total of £2,699.94. In my second year, I made a total of £1,175.46. And currently in my third year of running this business, well, almost third year, I still have some months to go. Sorry to interrupt there, guys. I actually got this figure wrong at the time because during the time of filming, I actually got more sales compared to the time when I'm editing right now. So the updated figure of my third year, currently April 2025, I have made £434.59 in year 3, but of course I still have some months to go before the year is over. This brings the total amount I have actually made in my bank account to £4,241.30. If you have watched my Etsy monthly series, I will link it below. You probably know that I had a goal to reach £5,000 of profits, money in the bank made on Etsy, and it's been over a year and I still haven't reached that amount, but I'm not too hard done by that because I'm still amazed the shop is still going on. I am not active on this shop. I will show you in a sec my spreadsheet, but I have not listed anything in, I think, over a year now. I'm not sure, I'll have to confirm, but I have not added any new listings on this shop. I do not really spend time on my Etsy shop. I only run sales every now and then, and sometimes I run ads, but I've not really recently been running ads. Since we are on that topic, let's just jump straight into my Etsy spreadsheet. And of course, if you'd also like this template, I will freely list it below for you to download, so don't forget to click that and download for yourself. So we have year 1, year 2, year 3. I recently added these on the side to make it easier to read. On the left hand side here, I have all the dates since I started my business in exactly 4-week intervals, and next to that I have labeled each month in numerical order so it's easier to understand than reading the dates. So we have 1 month all the way down to 36, so 3 years in total. Next we have the number of listings I have in my shop at each month. As you can see, I started with 35 listings, then 6 months into starting my shop, I made more listings that went up to 40 and 55, and finally 107, which I've had 107 ever since. I have not listed anything in the last 2 years of having this shop. Moving on to my stats, in year 1, I had a total of 10,660 visits, 265 orders, and £3,704.76 in Etsy revenue. In year 2, I had a total of 8,392 visits, 169 orders, and £1,997.93 in revenue. In year 3 so far, remember I'm only 5 months into year 3, I have 2,781 visits, 60 orders, and £602.65 in Etsy revenue. Now let's look at my Etsy ads. So deducting my Etsy ads spend from my Etsy ads revenue, I have a total of $105.04 in year 1 from Etsy ads, and $456.83 in year 2, and so far $33.01 in year 3. As for the actual money in my bank, you guys already saw earlier, but the totals are £2,699.94 in year 1, £1,175.46 in year 2. So far for year 3, £434.59. Finally, the total fees that Etsy took from my revenue for year 1 was £1,004.82, which is on average 27%. Year 2 was £822.47, which was on average 41%. And year 3 so far, £168.06, which is 28%. So the answer to Etsy versus my bank, how much I made, is, according to Etsy, £6,328.25. According to my bank, £4,309.99, a difference of £2,018.26. So out of £6,000, a huge chunk of it never actually made it to my bank account, and this raises some questions. Is it worth it? Is it worth you spending your time, hours, days, weeks, even months, even in my case, making and selling digital products on Etsy? For me, honestly, the answer is yes and no. Yes, because Etsy is a platform where you are basically served customers on a silver platter for them to buy from your shop. The hard part is trying to make your business actually look appetizing to those customers, enough for them to be paying customers. On the other hand, no, because if you're going to sell low priced items, let's say for a few pages or one page for £2-3, you are barely going to be making a profit. I won't lie to you, especially with Etsy's high fees. I was just lucky because most of my best selling items were priced between £10 and £40. And by the way, if you would like to know how to actually make sales on Etsy, I'd recommend this video. It's really helpful in giving you tips on how to boost your shop. My products and prices were probably the only reason why I even broke £1,000. As long as Etsy is not your one and only source of income, I would recommend you do try it. You have hardly anything to lose apart from the initial registration fee and listing fees. The fees are not too bad. I mean, I'm not going to complain about an extra £4,000 in my bank account. So if you have an Etsy shop, please do let me know how yours is going, any struggles you are facing. I would love to know and try and help. So please do comment below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.